Sagittarius, Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead, my fire family. Thank you so much for logging in here. I appreciate you. Thank you for all the ways that you love on this channel, Sag. You are growing this channel in the Sagittarius energy. Thank you so much for doing that. I do appreciate you. We're just looking at tarot this week, Sag. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter is who I'm reading for. Let's find out what is going on, Sagittarius, for you in the week ahead. Sag, whenever you find this reading, it's always going to be for the week ahead. No matter if you find it today or a year from now, it's always going to be a prediction. Tell me where your Sag, your Sag placement is. Is it Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter, or are you cross-watching? Thank you so much for doing that, if you are. All right, Sag, let's take a look here. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I am your Sag rising sister. Let's get to it. Let's find out what energies we have for Sagittarius, please. We have the Three of Wands. What are you waiting on, my friend? Waiting for something that might be coming forward here. We have the Eight of Pentacles, something that is coming in as a result of you putting in a lot of hard work on something here. You have been working really hard, Sag, working really hard at whatever it is you're working on. Could be your doctorate, could be a job, could be a career, maybe you've opened a business. But I feel as though because of your hard work, it feels like you're calling somebody in. And I don't think that you're even thinking about somebody, any particular person, or maybe it's a situation. But it does feel like there is some exciting or happy news that's coming toward you here with the Page of Wands. So the ships that are coming in is some sort of a happy message or happy news, happy situation that you're going to learn of. And I feel like you're being blessed with this, whether it's a person, place, situation, thing, whatever it is, because of all the hard work you've done, the hard work you've put in, either on your life or on a project, at work. Take it as it resonates. Sagittarius, if you're interested in a private read, please look below in the description. You'll click on the word that says more right under this video, and it'll take you to a link for Wizio. If you're interested in booking, my readings begin at $40. All right. Very exciting energy here. You know what I feel here, Sag? It's like you are about to get some really good news that's going to make you happy. It feels like it's going to make you emotionally happy as well as financially happy. And it is something that you've earned, I want to say. And although I don't think that the universe is into making us earn stuff, well, maybe sometimes we have to learn lessons. But I feel that the way you've earned it is by being authentic, by being you. Put down 3 more cards, and this is for the week ahead. I'm going to put down 3 more cards over here, and that's going to be for what's coming up closer to the end of the month. We'll take a peek into that. We have some sort of an opportunity here that's about to present itself that is very lucrative. The 10 of Pentacles is here. It's a lot of abundance, Sag. But we have a challenge here, carrying some burdens. We do have the Magician, who is the manifester. So I want to say, Sag, that it feels like you're quite authentic. I'm looking at the Hierophant in the reverse. And the Hierophant in the reverse to me is someone who's on their own path. I'm not following your doctrine. I'm not following your Bible. I'm not following the book or the scripture or whatever you think I should follow in order to be part of a crowd. You are someone who is separate from the crowd because you are authentic in the way that you move in your life. I don't know that you've always been this, Sag, but I feel like you have grown into this Hierophant, who is a trusted member of society, a trusted member amongst your friends. I feel like you're the person who gives people great advice, but you will give it to them only if they ask. You're not someone who's like, you know, shaking your finger at somebody because they're not doing something that you think they should be doing. That's not who the Hierophant in the reverse is. The Hierophant is more spiritual than religious. The Hierophant is not following doctrine or scripture. They're on their own path. This is someone who is spiritual mixed with religion. For me, that's the hybrid. I talk about it on this channel a lot, that maybe you're somebody who has been in religion in your life, but now is following your own path of spiritualism. It feels like with the Eight of Pentacles here that you've been working on something really hard, and I think it's yourself. I think it's you've been working hard on. It's your spirituality you've been working hard on, and I feel like you've made some sort of a path for yourself, like you've made a way for yourself. And I think because of all of this, I feel like you are going to be receiving some sort of exciting or good news that is going to make you happy in the heart space here. What are we clarifying first, Charlie? We're going to clarify the 8 of Pentacles and the Hierophant in the reverse. You may have Taurus in the chart. You don't have to, of course. We've got Aries energy here as well. We've got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So you, my friend, are respected among your peers and maybe among other people as well, people that meet you, because you come forward as somebody who is a water sign, someone who is Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. What I mean by that is you're someone who's very psychic. You're someone who's very compassionate, kind, that you have worked on yourself to a point where you're somebody who presents as someone who is always going to help out the next guy. You are possibly a great mother or a great father, right? We are looking at the Queen of Cups, but we are also not reading body parts here. We're reading energies, right? Feminine and masculine energies. I want to say that the reason that you have become this spiritually authentic person working on themselves, I feel like the reason that this is how you are is because of some sort of terrible ending that you had in the past, some sort of a deceitful betrayal. Like it feels like it was like the last straw. Somebody finally, it was the straw that broke the camel's back. Finally, it was done. And you just couldn't believe that they did this to you, that they ended it this way, that it was this terrible betrayal. But instead of becoming bitter and angry and pissed off about it, you took this energy of pain and you re-upped it. You turned your pain into being authentic and honest and caring and compassionate. You decided, instead of taking this terrible stuff here, this ending that was really horrifying for you to try and go through here, it was essentially a transformation. It was like a lesson that you had to learn in order to become who you are right now. Not saying you deserved it. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that this was your path and you came upon it this way. That it came after the ultimate betrayal by someone you completely trusted. Tell me about this. Tell me about this good news that's arriving for Sag, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about this good news that's arriving for Sag. We've got the Page of Swords. We've got the 9 of Wands. And the 2 of Swords. So I feel like this good news arrives after some sort of a heartbreaking situation that put you into this place of sort of, I want to say that new information has arrived for you. It's good information. It's happy information. But I want to say that there is something here that you've realized about being the wounded warrior. And that is that not only can it be a hardship being the wounded warrior, because that person has been through a lot of trauma, not only can it be a hardship, but it can also be quite revealing and rewarding. It can be exhilarating, in fact, because you realize how truly resilient you are after this terrible thing went down. You realize how truly resilient you are. I feel like it makes you careful. I feel like it's what you're doing here is you're trying not to feel like the wounded warrior. You're blocking that energy. This person here is holding the Ace of Wands, and to me that's an indication that I'm still here. I'm still moving. I'm still resilient. I've got the Ace of Wands. Life is still exciting. Regardless of all the hardship I've gone through, life is still going to be exciting and exhilarating for me. So I feel like what you're doing is you're trying not to, like, I feel like the person who here has their eyes covered, it feels like somebody's trying not to pay attention to the 9 of Wands, to how heavy this whole thing has been. I feel like the good news that's coming in for you is going to allow you to put a block on the Nine of Wands, and you are going to learn something with the Page of Swords. Tell me what you're going to learn here. That somebody is interested in turning around and coming back. This is something that you actually, that you want to happen. We do have the hanged person or hanged man in the reverse. And we have the Four of Wands. So the message that comes in, the happy information that you learn, whatever is coming toward you here, it is about someone who walked away that is likely to be walking back. Somebody here walked away, but then they felt like they were settling for something else, and so they ended up walking back. Sag, I think that you knew this was going to happen, because the Hanged Man is here also in reverse, though. It's a realization or a revelation that your gut was right. We've got the Four of Wands. Somebody now is coming back in a totally different attitude than when they left. They pulled away from you emotionally, Sag, and the Hanged Man in the reverse tells me that you knew that they would be back. It also is a release, right? The Hanged Man in the reverse is like you're releasing this feeling of, I hope, I wish, I hope, I wish. I do believe that the person that's coming back here, Sag, is somebody that you want to hear from. Or it wouldn't be here with the Four of Wands. It feels like for some of you, you could have lived with this person before. This is someone who is, though, seeking something that is stable, some sort of stability. Tell me more about this. Somebody who is confident and stable and grounded, and someone who is ready to settle down. It looks like somebody here is coming back very abundant, but single. And it feels like it might be for reasons of romance. We do have the Knight of Cups here, right? We have this person has never shown you their feelings, my friend. They're about to tell you, though, and it's going to cause a tower. And that's the truth of it here. We do have the Seven of Swords. What's being concealed was the Knight of Cups. This person has romantic feelings for you, and they didn't tell you that. They're about to liberate themselves. And it's a realization for you. It's a realization that your intuition was on point the whole time. It feels like somebody who actually is not even thinking about this person. It feels like you're not even thinking about this person, that there's no way that they'd be coming back, Elsie. There's no way they'll be coming back. I wasn't even thinking about them. This person could be a Scorpio. They could be a Pisces or a Cancer. They could be Taurus. They could be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. We've got Piscean energy here as well as Aries. So all of those energies could be in your chart, but it could be someone else for sure. Tell me about the Fool. So we're going from the Nine of Swords, which is the worry, looking too far into the future, not being able to sleep, interrupted, like these thoughts are placing themselves in the way when you're trying to work during the day or you're trying to sleep. It's worry, essentially. It's worry that if we begin this brand new thing, is it going to move too quickly? Are things going to just move too quickly? Now I feel in hesitation because I don't think that you expected to ever hear from or see this person again. It feels like it goes from worry that you'll never hear from them to moving really quickly. And then we have the Five of Wands, which tells me that there is indecision, that you're kind of beating the self up inside. And now that this new beginning is looking me in the face, do I really want it? Right? Do I really want it? Do I really want to take these two cups? Is it going to cause me pain or sadness? We got 5 cups above her head. And this is the 7 of cups, and she's holding 2. So it's like now you have to make a decision, Sag. Are you going to put your money where your mouth is? This person I feel that you wanted for a long time, but then, they kind of went off grid. You went on your own. I feel like this person that's coming back is the one that betrayed you, that really hurt you. Like it was the straw that broke the camel's back, and I feel like this person made you the authentic spiritual teacher that you are today because of the way that they just cut you out or cut you off. That was really terrible. So I feel like somebody's coming in. It is going to cause a tower here because they're about to liberate themselves and be honest in a way that they were never honest with you before. It may not happen in the week ahead. We do have 8 swords here, but I feel like somebody is definitely thinking about it. Let's talk about what is coming up, though. what is coming up by the end of the month here. We do have something that is about to materialize. And I think that right now it's in the midst of gathering itself. That's what it feels like. It's going to go from the Page of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. And again, it feels like it's too quick for you. And it gives you indecision. So it feels like there is something coming here. Tell me more about that. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles, please. It might be a long-term relationship. It could be a contract, money, something to do with your business. Take it as it resonates. But this is something that really burdens you because you're not sure now if you want it because you had turned your back on it a while ago. But look, that's true manifestation, Sag. Turn your back on it and you can be sure that it's going to come running for sure. The Sun is here. So this is a good opportunity. I think you feel good about it, but I think you feel nervous about it as well, Sag. It is a very lucrative offer. It's going to make you the King of Pentacles. I feel like with the King of Pentacles energy, you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be, but I feel like with this, with the King and the Sun next to each other here, it feels like it is a lucrative opportunity, whether it's business, a house, a job, a person, a love life, whatever it is, something coming up at the end of the month is going to be made very clear to you. And it's the abundance of this whole thing is going to be made very clear to you. And although I think that you're going to be dealing with someone who wants to move quickly, I feel like you want to move slowly. And that's what you want to be made clear. You want to let them know that, yes, I'm ready to settle down, or I'm ready to take this deal. Whatever the contract is, I'm ready for it, but it must go slow or I can't do it because of being scared of this thing that happened back here. I really do feel it's the same person. I feel that you want to hear from them. So if you don't want to hear from them, that's not what I'm reading about today. I'm reading about someone who's coming to, is about to arrive in your life and ask you for a new beginning here. This person had been hiding their feelings from you all along. So although I don't know what went on here, what I feel like is that you offered someone a cup and they didn't take it. In fact, I don't think it's not that they just didn't take it. I feel that they just blocked you, ghosted you. They didn't answer you. They didn't say anything. I feel like as it was painful, it was also humiliating for you. So it's a big decision that needs to be made about a situation that possibly happened maybe 4 or 5 months ago. Could be longer though. We do have a lot of pentacles here. I feel like it's about to come to a crescendo at the end of the month, to be honest. And I feel like this is what's happening right now. I feel like the good news that's coming in is that someone is coming in to take responsibility for what they did and said and how they cut you out. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much, Sag, for coming here and watching. I appreciate you. Would love to hear from you in the comments. Thank you for the thumbs up. I'm going to go for now. Love you guys. Bye-bye.